I knew we were friends when I did a prank. I did a prank test on a street interview, and she was willing to offer 5K to cover up the mess I had done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I really loved the conversation that we had last week. I knew the friendship was over when.
Yeah.
So today we decided now we are going to do the opposite. I knew we were friends when. Yeah. But before now we dive now into the questions. We had asked you guys questions to get to see when was that particular point when you realized that you know what, I think we are friends with this person.
True.
Yeah, so we are going to go through the responses before we dive into the topic.
Okay.
So will you start?
Okay, let me get it. So there's one who said, I knew we were friends when I wasn't struggling to keep up with your standards.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. I was
That's
like, wow.
awesome.
Wow.
You know, with friendship,
Yeah.
if I'm friends with you, we are good. I don't have to fake.
Yes.
I just have to be me with you. Yeah, because I know we have friends whom we are with them, but we don't feel sometimes even okay like having them to our places. Because one you'll be like, when this person will come, they're going to judge,
they're gonna judge.
Yeah.
Wow, the fact kwanza hapo hiyo ya kujudge, those friends who you feel like, you know what, this person I can be real with them. So I think this one was trying to say, and it's actually a male friend, they were like, I knew we were friends when I wasn't, I could be able to keep up with your standards. And that doesn't mean that they are low. They're actually very high. They're actually very high. So for someone to tell you that I knew we were good friends when I wasn't struggling to, get to levels in any reason with you, that's such a beautiful thing.
And I think maybe my first person also said, I knew we were friends when I could be myself.
Around there. Wow. I think friendship is all about that.
Yeah. With friendship, the moment I start feeling I'm unworthy, I start feeling like I can't associate or rather invite you to places or rather go with you to certain places with you because maybe you're going to view me like 1, 2, 3, then that's not friendship.
Yeah.
As a friend, I come to you even if you're going to sleep
on the floor.
Yeah. You will sleep there without judging me. Sleep there without judging me, without saying
and that's
anything.
beautiful.
Yeah,
that's
be
beautiful.
real with me.
Be real.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I knew we were friends when I did a prank. I did a prank test on a street interview, and she was willing to offer 5K to cover up the mess I had done.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So for this one, they even took that. She took has somebody ever by the somebody actually pranked me to some point. They just called. She's called Lilian. And I saw the next minute I'm seeing myself on YouTube. They actually got me. So she was like, you see now my hubby wants me to choose between YouTube and him.
Wow.
So what am I going to do? And she was even crying. To make matters worse, she was crying and she crowed. She was like, hey, ati sasa kiota mimi sijui nifanye aje, sijui, I don't know what. And you see now this YouTube, it's paying me, how am I supposed to? And I'm like, no, you sit down, have a conversation with him, tell him it's okay, there's a way that I'm going to manage my time. I won't focus much on YouTube. I'll try and balance between the two so that, so others will find them trying to. Have you ever been pranked?
Yeah, I have. But I'm the one actually who does the prank.
Who does the prank?
I think it gets to a point. You look vulnerable.
I was pranked several times. There was a time actually also a friend of mine, we schooled with her back in uni. He texted and said, hi dear, I need 5K urgently, blah 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 blah. So the response that I gave, she actually now sent the video to me. She was pranking her friends to just see
whether they would come through.
Yeah.
She was testing you.
Yeah,
guys.
She was testing me if I'm willing to have
Please don't test me like that. I am a Murima babe. Please don't test me with the money. Okay, but anyway, I also knew now. I don't think I have a lot of responses from people now. Even mine personal. I knew we were friends when one time we went to a restaurant, and then we didn't have money. We didn't have money. All we wanted to do was take nice pictures. Okay. And please, I know you're gonna judge me. Please don't judge.
Listen.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Yeah.
Now we went to a restaurant. It was newly opened. They weren't even done with the furnishing. So it had a very beautiful scenic garden. So we went there and we wanted to take nice pictures, like 2 pictures, and we just walk away. So we went. We sat down there, we were taking pictures, then the manager comes. So it was the waiters first. The waiter comes first and she asks, so do you guys need something? Can we offer something? I thought, okay, at first we thought the grounds were free. You see the way, like you'd see a place with a nice garden and you think, let me go take a nice picture. So we thought it was actually free. So it turns out it was actually part of the restaurant. So, and we are there, we don't have money. Guys, we don't have money. The only money we have, it's only fair to take us home. So we were there. So the manager comes. The manager himself now comes. Hey, I will tell you, Maina. And he's asking, so what can we offer? So we have, we have platter. He starts mentioning things, and we're just looking at each other, telling each other, what?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Do you mean it?
What do you mean? And so she started now. At first she didn't know that I could, play along. So she started saying, actually, we are waiting for someone. We are waiting for a group of people to come. So, and then now I am very quick to kusoma rada. Soma rada is like catching things. Catching up with things. So I read the room and realized she was actually signaling me. So no, she wasn't actually even signaling me. I just decided to actually play along. So I played along and was like, so when she told the manager that we are waiting for people, now I pretended to be on a call. Hey guys, mmefika wapi? Mko chukwani nduthi. So that is when we knew we were made for each other. We were made for each other. We could die together because we were like, oh my God. And then we left the place, we were laughing. And now the manager we actually now had to make up another story, and say, tunaenda, there's another hotel nearby. Turns out they are actually there. So we wanted to find a way, an exit. Now, tell me why the manager said, actually, my Luthi guy can take you. My bike guy can take you to that hotel. Let me tell you, we were like, no, don't bother. We've got this. And then now we left. Later on, we laughed about it. We are no longer friends with the person, apparently, because it turns out the other episode we were doing, I knew I knew the friendship was over when now it caught up with this friendship. But at first, now I knew we were friends then.
Actually, I can relate with you. So, the year is 2016. My sister and I were gone for a job interview. So I also knew we were friends with her that particular time. Actually, we played along. So we have done this interview. The guys there, they were interested in us. They're like, yo, you guys are siblings and you look like twins. We actually have 2 other twins here. I think we are blessed. You guys can do this job pretty well. So with us, we were just listening. We were like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. So we just walked out of that interview once everything was done. They were interested. They even told us, you'll start your work on Monday. So we agreed. So for us, we just walked, and then laughter was killing us. So we had to to go to Akakoma. Akakona was there, and then we started laughing. So we just laughed out loud, and then we high-fived, and then we told ourselves, tujikute. We walked out. So you were like, I was thinking like, I can't do this. She was also thinking she can't do that. But during the interview, we actually played along. We were like, okay. Then we'll make good friends.
I know.
So there was this response also saying, I knew we were friends when I found comfort in sharing my joy and sorrows with you. And now you are the one I run to every time I'm overwhelmed with something. Yeah, so I think now this one decided to like direct it to to whatever that. You know, by then nowadays, in a world that we are living, it's not like that easy even sharing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sharing nowadays, it's not like, I don't know how to put it, but it's not easy. So for you to find like somebody opening up to you, then it means they trust you with their information. And for you to be friends with them also, you know, sometimes you find it difficult even to keep secrets. But again, I really love the way you say it. There was a time you mentioned, you have friends, yes, but you are very specific with things. These ones are for this, these ones are for this, these ones are
don't
for this.
Mix up your
and I really like
group
love that one. That one now, it's something that I took now from you. Because, you know, to some point for us, we do mix.
You expect, you know, every what we expect from friends is that because you're my friend, we can do absolutely everything together. But it's not like that.
So now that one, you made me realize also that one, because now from that conversation, that was one thing that I was taking home from you. Because you find that maybe you have mixed people, you don't know who is for who is for who is for who. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, another one for me, I think I knew we were friends with this particular person when they could actually, how will I phrase it? So we all have difficult sides. There are some times when we act not so right. And this particular friend is willing to journey with you. They are willing to not even bash you or lash out at you. They are willing to understand and accommodate. And the next time you even go talk to them. So it's like you're rude to your sister or you fight with your sister. And then later on, she now comes and talks to you and still mentions your name in a room full of opportunities. And when I remember what I had, said to this particular person, or I wasn't even as fully committed to the friendship, and they still have the grace, they still extend the grace to me to even mention my name in rooms full of opportunities, that is when you realize, oh my God, this is actually a good friend. It's actually a good friend, So, I think that's when I knew. And I think that has taught me a lot about life, that you cannot operate your life from an emotional point of view. You can't. Because I am very emotional, very, very emotional, and it's something I'm healing from, or I'm learning, I'm dealing with. I'm learning on how to handle my emotions and not make them control me. Because I realized sometimes I would make decisions based on my emotions, and that would, that has costed me in the past. And it has really, really costed me in the past. So worry not that nowadays I have people in my life who are willing to sit through my craziness, through my emotions, and still want to talk to me. Wow. I would have been a mess.
So that one it's nice, because with friendship it doesn't mean that you have to be there for one another when things get just good and stuff. And when you talk about making decisions from emotions, sometimes you make decisions from emotions and you realize that that was a terrible
fumble. Yeah.
We have messed up ourselves. So the last one that I had from the questions that from my friends, so I knew we were friends when the vibes clicked. You just meet this person.
Yes.
I know. By the way, I'll ask this later.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just meet with the person and then you see like the vibes. The vibes are vibing.
Yeah.
We are friends.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I've known you like today, like right now.
Yeah, but the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you say, do you believe in love at first sight, or you have
it is actually the same.
You have to know,
It's
so with
the
also
same.
with friendship,
You can be friends.
Vibes.
At first interaction, you can actually tell. By the way, we are gonna be very good friends. Yes.
Yeah. So I was about to ask now. Do you think that friends they are built over time? When you have like friendships, you build them in a moment or over time? Because when you talk about the vibes, someone will tell you that even if they feel the vibes, they will also fail to acknowledge that they are friends. Like for me, there was a time in the previous conversation. I said there was a time I think I was clogged in a way. I had clogged my heart because I had
locked.
Because the things that you've gone through, you're like, you don't feel like you want to allow people to come in your life. Yeah. So that's why I was asking, with friendship, is it built over time or a moment?
Well, I think there are those, when we're talking about friendships, first of all, we have to understand that there are levels.
Yeah.
There are levels of friendships. And the kind of friendships that now we are talking about is the deeper level kind of a friendship. Because when I talk of friends, I have so many friends. But now we are talking of levels. There are friends who are ride or die. They are ride or die. We don't talk, but then again they will do stuff for you. They would stop the world for you. They would scavenge the whole world for you. So when we're talking about such levels of friendships, I think they're built over time. You have to put in the work. You have to be there for each other. I mean, we are not measuring according to what you've done for me, but at least you have to be there for me in times of, good times, happy times, bad times. So there are those friends who have seen you in all those seasons. And I think that is where now, when we are talking about now building, that is what we are talking about. Because I have friends who have seen me at my lowest. There are friends who have seen me, we go now hang out and have a lot of fun together. The same friends. There are people who have, they celebrate my milestones, all those things, They ask me, that this, I want to furnish my house, which one should I pick? So they are there throughout all seasons, right? And then there are others, they are only there for the bad time. They stand with you at your worst. And they haven't seen you in all your dynamics. Maybe they haven't seen you when you're happy, when you're angry, they haven't seen you. They haven't seen you when, you're frustrated, when you're happy, extremely happy. They don't know the things that make you happy. So I think when we're talking about friendships, really, it's a whole dynamic, and you have to be intentional about building it.
Intentionality.
Yes, you have to be intentional about building it. Otherwise, you will go on making friendship short-term friendships, because they are there. They are there. When I mean they are there, I mean they are friends I had, and we actually had so much fun together. We cried together. I would listen to her, she would listen to me. But then, after a season passed, then we were no longer friends.
It does happen.
Even we were no longer friends. So they were like for that particular season. They were for like that particular season.
And when you talk about seasons keep changing. In Ecclesiastes, we're normally told there is a time for everything.
Ecclesiastes 3:1
to 6. So there is a time for everything. There's a time to cry. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to how do you call it?
To sow.
To plant. So with what I've learned, like my life lesson right now is, sometimes other friendships, when maybe they come to us, they're not meant to stay there for long.
True.
Other people will come to either teach you, because to some point, some of our friends do break us, but when they break us, maybe they were meant to be there to break us for that particular reason.
Yes.
The others, they're there to walk you through all the seasons in life. So we don't have to be again tough with us, because when in the previous segment when you're talking about I knew the friendship was over, I think that one, to me, I was thinking like, this person, we are headed somewhere. When in real sense, maybe they were not meant to stay in my life for that.
Yes. So and I think we first think, that is where the problem now, problems begin. Now you feel like, this person is controlling. Heal, my sister, heal. You can go over to my channel and see the conversation that we had with this beautiful soul about healing. Yes. So again, you have to know when to let go of a friendship, like you said, because not all friendships are meant to last.
They are there for a season.
They are there for a season.
And when you understand seasons, I think
even in workplaces, there are friends to make you walk with you through that particular period that you're gonna be there. And once it's over, you'll never hear of them again.
Yeah, because you'll find maybe you were working with someone.
Yes.
You were so close at that
particular point. Yeah.
But the moment you guys just part ways, it's over.
That's it.
When you try like checking up on them, they do not want anything to do with you. And it's okay.
The dynamics have changed. Just understand.
Understand.
Yes.
Understand the season that you are in at that particular moment, because they're not meant to
learn to detach. Learn to detach. Detachment. Please, there are people who detach very fast. And I think sanguines are very swift. Sanguines, I'm reading this book about temperaments. And I've come to realize that we have 4 major temperaments. That is the sanguine, melancholic, choleric, and phlegmatic. So someone who is a sanguine is someone who is so outspoken. They are so, they're out there. They are just out there. So such a person with such a character will always detach very quickly. They will be there. We were having a good time last night. We were vibing. I was even sure this one was going to be my husband. And then again, the next day, they don't even remember who you are. I have hung out with such kind of people, and I didn't understand the next time we were hanging out, they were now reintroduced. It's like, now we are starting over. Because they don't know who I am. They don't know who I am. So, I mean, detachment. Jifunze could detach. Teach yourself how to detach. Detach. And when we talk of detaching, it means letting go of those people. Assuming that, you know what? Enjoy the moment, experience the experience there, and know that it just stops there. It stops with you. The buck stops there. There's nothing more. Do not hold on to the hope that tomorrow this person now, bestie, you know. Yeah.
I think that is one thing I learned, seasons. Because sometimes we are too harsh on ourselves. Why? Like, now you see the way you're like, bestie. This is it. Actually,
good friend.
That's what you thought you are. You see?
And I think what happens with such, maybe, is we do not learn how to manage our expectations. Hey, they are going to disappoint you. Now, the disadvantage of now not letting go or detaching is that you're going to be expecting things from these people, but they're not going to be giving you. They're not going to be giving you. And that is now you're going to get hurt. You're going to end up now asking, what did I do wrong? God, why me?
And that's why it's important. Whenever you're doing anything, be it at workplace, be it with family, be it with friends, always leave a big room for disappointment, because they are there. You can't dismiss the fact that they want
disappointments are going to be there.
And also, like she just said, manage your expectations. Don't expect too much from other people. You know you can't give this. Why are you expecting? I know I can't give you whatever that you wanted me to give you. You see? And then I'm expecting I need Maggie to do this for me. When in real sense, me, myself, I'm not giving myself that kind of love.
Yeah,
So I think we should just learn to manage our expectations.
Yeah,
they
sure.
do help. They do help. So, so I have another question for you, Maggie. How do you know when someone is not a real friend? Because here we're talking, I knew we were friends when. So how do you know someone is not a real friend?
No, it depends now. It's different for everyone, first of all. Yeah. Because what you call friendship is not what I call friendship. For me, friendship is being there for each other. Even if we are not like communicating, just being there for each other. That is what friendship is all for me. When I'm in my lowest, just be there for me. When you are at your lowest, I'll be there for you. You're gonna be mentioning me in rooms full of opportunities. You're gonna be like, you're not going to be excluding me in the good things of life. Yeah, that is what I call friendship. So I know that you're not a good friend or a real friend of mine when you're not able when we are not able to do that for each other.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe some people would say that, but maybe your friend doesn't have the ability to help you. But when we are talking about being there for each other, it's not only financial. It could be emotional support. It could be words of encouragement. It could be just you creating time, giving me your time, because time is very expensive. So just you being there, that is what I call friendship. So I would know if you're not my friend, if you do not even dedicate 5 minutes, 10 minutes to be there for me. Emotional support doesn't have to be financial. So that is how I gauge friendships for me. So I think dynamics are different for different people. Like for you, what are your dynamics?
The dynamics. For me, okay, when it comes to friendship, I'm very careful. I'd say I'm very careful because nowadays I don't like go on picking each and every person as a friend. So I have to be very careful and very selective with the kind of friends that I'm having. So for me to include one as a friend, then that person also needs to make me inclusive in their plans. Because, there's no bad thing, Maggie, as we are friends, and then you hear something from a third party, and yet we were with you.
Yeah.
It will make you feel terrible.
Bad,
Yeah. So just somebody who includes me. Or whenever they want to do something, not necessarily like everything, but the things that maybe they feel like I need to be part of it.
So if you are good friends with someone, I'm getting this from that, if you're good friends with someone, it means that they have to include you in their major decision making.
Yeah. Especially if the decision that they're making, I'm part of it.
Okay. If it's going to affect, for example, the dynamics of the friendship, for example, moving to a new city.
Yeah, because come to think of it, there was a point. Should I share it?
Yeah, please do.
So there was a point.
Safe space.
There was a point I had to end this relationship because the guy didn't include me in their plans. It made me feel bad because I was like, what were we then? If you're making major decisions and you're not like including me in them. So also when we talk about the dynamics of friendship, then it means whenever, like, you see, when you are friends with someone and then you notice that you're always competing. You remember the other time we were talking, the friendship was over because you guys kept on competing.
That was me. That was me.
And every time.
God.
So me, I just want us to be us. When you're with me, you can be safe, you can do whatever that you want to do without feeling like I'm going to judge you and stuff. So we don't have to be competing on certain things. We have to be just us. I'm comfortable around you, you're comfortable around me.
Sure.
Whenever I feel like I have something that is pressing me and we are friends, I can talk to you freely without fear of judgment. What will Maggie say? Maggie will see this as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I had this particular friend who was ready to take responsibility for what they did. And if I aired out something, they were ready to talk it through and ready to ask me. So I'm ready to take responsibility. I'm willing to work through this. Like I said, it's very rare to find people, especially human. We as human, we all want to blame other people. We want to blame other people. But getting someone who is ready to talk things through and who is ready to take up responsibility, hey, that's top tier. That is top tier kind of a friendship.
Somebody who makes you accountable for the things that you know what, Maggie, there you didn't do the right thing.
Yeah.
This and this and this, yeah. So that is something. That is something.